Shemai GT8 chums, you have an excellent car on discount this week. It's called the Karin Sultan Classic. It's based on the Subaru Impreza GC8 555, which was the Colin McRae rally winner. So it's a great car, and if you want to buy it, just go down to San Andreas, four-door. You've got the Dorado there, but there it is down here with 700 to 1 million basically. So very cheap price, well worth it, and it's just a great car. Performance wise, well, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but first we're going to customize it. So what we're going to have is, let's look at the colors to start off with, because we want to change the color a little bit. So primary color, we've got a matte color at the moment. I do like it in matte colors. Green is a bit crazy. We could do with something a bit nice. Maybe something a bit darker, with some crazy colours to pop. What about something like a desert tan, and if we go for a secondary colour, something light, like a blue maybe, would go with that, or a yellow. Yellow's pretty decent. Yellowy green maybe. What about kind of ultra blue maybe? There we go, that really lights it up, very nice. Okay. And crew emblem goes on the door. Got a rubbish crew emblem. We need to change the plate colour as well. Will green work with the blue? Oh, maybe it will. Maybe. But let's look at the black. No, black's better, isn't it? Okay. Right, and then we have the liveries. So there's quite a few decent ones here. I'll show you all of them. We've got the stripes. Yeah, I'm tempted by the stripes. I could put them on. We've got this little black one down here. That's pretty decent. And the shopping list. Oh, we've got Impotent Rage, Redwood. That's the 555. That's the Colin McRae one. If you want to do that, it doesn't obviously have 555 on because that's cigarettes and you can't have cigarette advertising. So I'm tempted by this just simple Karin one down here, or this shopping list. So we'll go with the Karin. Why not? Right. So we've got some decent customization. It's a bit like basically the Sultan RS Classic, the tuner's version, is quite similar to this. So let's look at the front bumper. So a lot of this will look quite familiar, like this one here, and GT bumper's good, but this one is a little bit better, perhaps. Gets rid of the number plate, but I think it looks nicer for some reason. And rear bumpers. Okay, this lowers it a bit, and you've got the cutouts for the exhaust, so I'm quite happy with that. Drift bumper. Exhausts, got the best ones on there. I'm probably not going to change that. And just those are all the options. Headlights. Oh, you can put the colours. You've got the secondary housing there, which I think is quite handy to give a bit of colour to the build, which is otherwise quite drab. Bonnet. Okay, we've got more colour, but that's too much colour. I do like having that vent though. Chubby vent, where is it? So that is just like the rally car, so I'm going to leave it like that. Lights, nope. Roof, we've got a scoop on it, the stock roof. And we've got a sticker bomb, that is horrific. Why have they even done that? So not many options on the roof. Roof accessories. Oh right, we've got the roof scoop. We can also put in a big Karin in the blue, which I kind of like, you know. What about what is that all about? You don't put that on the top box. I don't know what the trend is in top boxes. I'm going to put the Karin on just because to add a bit more blue up there because it looks nice. Skirts. We've got the street skirts here that add a bit of blue, so I'm going to leave that. Spoiler, we are going to change that, I think. We're going to go back with the Classic, I think, which is, I think it's that one. No, it's the other one. We've got an early one, haven't we? That is the Classic, the massive one. We've also got a bit of extra blue there. Yeah, we'll do that. That looks good. Suspension, I've got the Sport because it's just a bit more reliable. That really cambers the wheels as well and doesn't look great. And that's kind of the best, I think, for racing. Not that you're going to race this, really. Race transmission, of course. Trunk. We've got the secondary colours, we're not going to do that. And the wheels, if you want to know, these are off-road rims. And it is the rugged Snowflake that makes it a little bit like the original Subaru, and it's also an off-road rim to give it the max traction and bounce. Right, tyres, we're going to leave them as they are. What about the tyre enhancements? Bulletproof. Tyre smokes yellow, maybe it should be blue. Right, windows. I mean, it's not really a proper rally build, but I'm trying to cover up the interior. That's the only thing that's missing, I suppose, with a roll cage and stuff like that. Oh, window spoilers. So we've got another little bit of blue there. We can add another touch of blue. Okay, we'll do that. Nice, good. Complete. That's the build complete. It's a very good car. The engine sound is brilliant, perfect. That's a good car. You want to win that. The prize ride there this week. What is the prize ride? Challenge. Oh, top 3 for 4 days in a row. Yeah, that's easily done. Do it. Let's get out of here. Let's get out. There we go. Let's drive it. See what it's all about. The lights. They're all right. Alright. But this car, it's all about the engine sound and the feeling that it brings. It's all-wheel drive, just like the original Colin McRae car. And just like it drives like the Sultan Classic. So if you like the Sultan Classic, you're gonna like this. They're pretty similar lap times. They're very similar cars. The only thing is you cannot race this in tuners races because it's not a tuners car, which is a shame really, because the 4-door was the better one out of the two with regards to success in races. The 2-door came a bit later, so I suppose for performance it's a better car. This one was the Colin McRae one. This is the one that started it all off. Started the fanatics on the Subaru Impreza, which was, you know, quite a decent car for the money, but also I suppose it was also quite cheap on the inside. If you've driven one of them, you probably know what I'm talking about with the original Subarus. I don't know what the new ones are like, whether they've changed and improved a little bit. Performance is a little bit of an oversteer, on the corners. A little bit. There might be a bit of understeer, but not a lot. It's more like suddenly it goes a bit oversteery, I think. Well, let's go straight. Let's go to our rally garage because I'll show you the other car, the other Sultan RS. The Sultan RS Classic. This is the Sultan Classic here. So many different names are very similar for similar cars. And we got this bridge. Look at that. Sometimes it flips out a little bit, which I like. Makes it a little bit dangerous. Oh, yeah, exactly. Very nice car, very nice to drive, and such a fun car to have in the session. You'll love it basically. You want to buy it. It's an absolute bargain to get it. But obviously, if you're only going to have one of these and you've already got the tuners variant, which I'll show you now, then obviously, if you don't want to have two cars, then keep the tuners because you can do tuners races. And here is a tuners variant. It's very similar with the build. It's got a bit more customization. So for customization reasons, it's a bit better, mainly for the internals, I'd say, because the externals, a lot of the customization is quite similar. I've even done the same wheels. So very good. In my rally garage, you've got all the best rally cars in the game, including the Lauda Riva. I'm not sure. I mean, that was a rally car, not for rally wins, but more for enthusiasts for rallying in a very cheap car. So that is the Sultan Classic, and get purchasing it this week because it's an amazing car. You won't win sports races because it's not really up there for that, but it is up there for classic cars and for being just a Subaru Impreza. And for any rally fans, you need to own this car, and you will enjoy driving it. No problem whatsoever. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have the most excellent day. If you're playing Dust GC8.